Here are percents practice quiz solutions for 1 through 3. For all of these problems, there's not one way to get the answer, but I'm going to show one way. If you do it another way and you're getting the right answer, that's fine. If you're getting the wrong answer, then this way will work. So the first one is 2/11ths as a decimal and a percent. I'm going to start with writing 2/11ths as a decimal. I know that the fraction bar means division, so that's 2 divided by 11. I would write that as 2 divided by 11. You do need to be careful when using this division symbol. It reads right to left instead of left to right. I'm going to add a decimal and 4 zeros to the right of my decimal so that I can round to the nearest thousandths, which is 1/10 of a percent. I'm going to skip the part where I do all of the math. You can check it if you need. I got 0.1818, which will round to 0.182. The 8 tells me I round the 1 up to a 2. So I have 182 1,000ths as my decimal. Now that's part of my answer. I also need to write that as a percent. I know what I have so far is 182 1,000ths. I want my percent to be out of 100, so I can divide by 10 over 10, and I would get 18.2 100ths, so that's 18.2%. So my two answers for this question, 18.2% and 0.182 or 182 1,000ths. Again, percent means out of 100, so you're going to move the decimal place to after the hundredths place when you are changing your decimal to a percent. The next problem is to write 4/10 or 0.4 as a fraction and a percent. This is 0.4 or 4/10, so we're going to write that as a fraction, 4/10. You always want to make sure you're simplifying your fraction, so I'm going to decompose my 4 and my 10, or factor my 4 and my 10. I get 2 times 2 over 2 times 5. 2 over 2 is an equivalent form of 1, and that simplifies to 2/5 or 2 over 5. That's my fraction. I also have to write 4/10 as a percent. Now again, I'm going to start with my 4/10, but when I write that as a percent, I know I need my denominator to equal 100 because percent means out of 100. So I can multiply 4/10 by 10 over 10, and I get 40 100ths is equal to 4/10. So that means that that is 40%. I could have also have figured 0.4 is the same thing as 0.40, and there's my 40 100ths there, or 40%. The next question is 67% as a decimal and a fraction. I know 67% is the same thing as 67 out of 100 per 100. So my fraction is right there, 67 out of 100. And that one doesn't simplify. They don't have any common factors. So my fraction is done. I want to write that as a decimal also. 67 out of 100 is the same thing as 67 100ths. And there you go, decimal and a fraction.